Hello, it's your lord, Leech Lord. Please, I don't know if you can hear my dog, but she's being noisy. It's the January 2022 art progress video, and of course I drew a lot because I draw so fucking much. I was looking at here. I'll just start and then I'll talk. First, I started this project where I'm gonna draw 100 Sanses and Papyruses because I don't know, I guess I hate myself. But God, my dog's being so loud. I hope this goes through. Fuck. Sorry, I'm so depressed. But I draw a lot, apparently, because I was looking at my other artist friend, and he got his tablet during Christmas, which was near the time I got my tablet. There's my dad. And he got it around the time I got my tablet, and he has like 4 pictures, 4 drawings on there, and I have like a lot more. And I was like, dude, do you never draw? Hello? But maybe that's why I'm a better artist than him. Yeah. So for the Sanses and Papyruses, I didn't draw them in any specific order. I just drew them in the order that I felt like drawing them. So I did Undertale Sands, Underswap Sands, Underfresh Sands. Here is Flowerfell Sands. Yesterday, if you're watching this the day I uploaded, which probably not, I uploaded a speed paint, and I'll show you the picture that I did the speed paint for. Here's Underswap Papyrus, so I did both of the Underswap boys. But like I said, there's no order, just whatever I felt like drawing at the time. The first day I worked on this project was the day I drew the most. This one is really scary looking. I don't know why he looks so scary, but here we have Fell Swap or Swap Fell. I don't know. There's like 50 versions of Fell Swap, and I'm like, I can't keep up with it, so I just chose the design I like the best. I'm gonna try to keep this video shorter than the first video, because that was like an hour long, and this will probably be around an hour long too, but hopefully less. So I won't be going through the time-lapse replays for the bad ones, except for one. I won't be showing all of the bad ones. I won't be showing a time-lapse replay for sketches and stuff. And yeah, there I was trying to figure out how to spell after. Dyslexia, am I right? My parents don't think I'm dyslexic, but like my brother's dyslexic, and I have trouble with spelling, and I have troubles with rights and lefts, and I have troubles with this and that, and they're like, no, Jeff's the only one that's dyslexic, and I'm like, I know I shouldn't be like self-diagnosing because that's bad and stuff, but like Did you not see me cry because I was a worse speller than all of the other kids in my class in middle school? And, elementary, I mean. Like, hello? Obviously I was struggling. I still struggle so much. Here's overfilled papyrus. Underfill Papyrus is my favorite of every single AU skeleton. Alright, he's hot. But yeah, you just saw Aftertail and Killertail and Overfill. Here's Dusttail. I was originally gonna put like dust on his face, I had it there for a while, but it just looked bad, so I got rid of it. See, there's the dust. You'll see it better when I color it in. And there, I got rid of it. Here's Overfill Sans. I had trouble with this hair. I couldn't decide which style to go for, so I asked my best friend to help, and he said slicked back, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, that looks better than the other one I was going for. I made his hair more messy than Papyrus's, because, you know, he's more messy than Papyrus. And then we got Nightmare Sans. I love doing the line art for Nightmare. I love the blue, it's so cool. Here we have Underfill Papyrus, my beloved, my favorite. You'll see me simp for him more later on. But I did all of them from Overfill to Undertale all in one day. Nightmare was one day. Underfill, Papyrus, and Prunzel, my beloved, was done in one day. Then I have this sketch for, I have this sketch for Sin Sans that I haven't finished yet. So yeah, that's that. Here I was rereading the TF2 comic like I always do. Man, I changed the medic's like face direction. What's it called? Whatever. I can't. I can't. But his nose was a problem. I tilted it up more than the original image. Yeah, when I don't know what to draw, I just take a panel from whatever comic I'm currently reading and then redraw that. Yeah. You'll see a lot of that because I never know what to draw. Especially with Booster Gold because I just love him so much. I simp so hard. Also this month I switched up my way of shading. I did cell shading for a long time and it just I didn't like it. I felt like it was really missing something. And so I switched to like not cell shading. And background, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Unrealistic blocked. But doing this, like this painterly background was super fun, and that got me into overpainting. So I just took a panel from the TF2 comic and painted over it. I don't like painting, but I really like overpainting. I changed his mouth in this, but it's just overpainting is really relaxing, and you know, got that dank anxiety disorder. I was only using one size of brush on this, so I just went over and over. I get better at overpainting. There's this really there's a booster gold one that I'm really proud of later on. But this was my first overpainting, and it's pretty bad, but it's not too bad, you know. There, I'm changing his mouth because it was having problems. Man, I spent at least an hour on this. It still looks really bad, but here I am cleaning it up a little bit. Oh, that's it? Okay. And then I did a Scout one. Scout looks weird here. I don't know why. But yeah, this was me trying to figure out how to overpaint good. Like I said, I never paint. It's just, I don't like it. But overpainting is fun. Man, I'm so, like, tired. I've been just so depressed recently. Like, sorry to bring this up in a freaking art video, but, like, I have not felt good. But I don't know what else to say, because, you know. I guess I can talk about TF2. Edic and Spy are my favorite characters. Because they're hot. I talked about TF2 now. But I mostly play as Pyro because I'm not good at video games. No, Pyro's just fun to play. I like setting things on fire. I'm pyrophobic in real life, so the doing arson without the fear of fire is epic and cool in video games. Because that's what video games are for, fulfilling fantasies. And my fantasy is setting things on fire. His nose in this was actual hell to draw. You'll see me like mess with it and then go back and then mess with it more and stuff. Like I hate noses. Talk to any artist, they'll tell you that noses are awful to do. But yeah, I didn't polish the TF2 ones very much. I don't know why. Just because I was having fun doing whatever. And I don't think I'm gonna go back and polish them. Don't really feel like it. They don't really need polished. It looks cool, unpolished. This one is not finished. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it or not. So this one is like a style emulation of Saigaji. I was listening to Princess Luna's Glorious Grilled Cheese by Cat's Millionaire, and so that's why I gave her a grilled cheese. I just wanted to draw on this style because it's just so cool. It's super hard to do though, and I don't think I emulated it well enough, but it was fun. So yeah. Here. So this one, I redid a vintage Batman cover because it could. I chose one with the Riddler because I'm such a Riddler simp. I love him so much. But this one took a long time, and drawing the money was so annoying. Of course, my version looks worse than the original because I'm a bad artist. But yeah, I don't really draw realistically. I don't remember if I changed the palette in this or not. I think I might have, but I know in my we'll get to it, but my Justice League International Redraw, I changed the color palette and made it less saturated because, God, vintage comics are so saturated. It honestly, if they had better colors, I would probably be more interested in the vintage comic style. Because I like how it looks, but, like, the colors are just hurt to look at, you know? So, yeah. If you guys have any comic recommendations for me, I would love it. Only DC though. Don't come at me with this Marvel BS. But yeah, I'm still reading Justice League International, and then I'm gonna read Batman and Superman comics. I don't remember what year, but I started reading it, and then I got distracted, and then I remembered, oh wait, I never finished that. You see me move the Batman thing around. I also changed the logo to a more like Batman 66 logo, kinda, except not at all. I don't know. I wanted to keep like the bat in the logo. Yeah, I changed some of the colors, not all of them though. We're almost done. Did I do shading or not? I don't remember. Oh, there, I changed the colors up. Yeah, I did do shading. This one took a really long time to do. Sorry I'm sniffling so much. It's winter. It's allergies. My immune system is epic and cool. And by that, I mean it's awful. And we're done with that one. But yeah, I'm still really proud of this one. It's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. He was just messing with stuff. So I drew Superman with Kryptonite in his eye. I want to make a fan comic about that, but I don't have everything planned out yet. But I wanted to draw shiny, glowy stuff, so yeah. And then I'll wait till Firestorm comes up. There's the blood. Blood is so much fun to draw. There's glowy. And the shading. But for the Firestorm one, I wanted to see how the flame brush looked with him. Definitely not going to use it when I draw him. I'm definitely going to draw the fire myself. It looks cool, but it just looks extremely out of place. See? But this was just like more of an experimental thing than anything else, you know? Not really anything like big. This is another idea for a fan comic. Whoa, why is this a stack? What? Hello? How do I unstack that? Whoop. Okay. Someone tell me how to unstack this? Could I just... Okay, I did it. Never mind. This is an unfinished overpaint of Cup from Transformers Generation 1. I'm gonna finish it someday, maybe. But it's not finished right now, but I'll show you what I've got so far. Cup is really cool. He's super epic and cool. I have a toy of him and he's epic and cool. I love Cup. As you can tell, I'm really good at making conversation. Later in the video, when I go through my stacks, I'll show you more of my More Than Meets the Eye redraws, comic redraws. However, I forgot where I left off from last time, so I might accidentally put one that I already showed off. So, you know, yikes. Ooh. I accidentally fucked up the layers a little bit on the thing on his head. Not like his head, but like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sextagon or whatever it's called. On his head, I messed up with the layers there, so it's whatever. And then I drew Cup again. Part of the time-lapse replay isn't there because of reasons. You will not learn those reasons. And you'll just have to suffer with that. But yeah, Cup is fun to draw. I love him. There needs to be more Cup fan fiction. Not that I read it or anything. I honestly don't read Cup fan fiction very often, but there's like two fan fiction ever with him, and it's like kind of disappointing. Like, come on guys, hello. Where's my GILF appreciation? Hello? Man, I'm thirsty, but I don't want to stop the recording. It's okay. I've suffered enough. I'm used to suffering. Oh, this is where my tablet was being goofy, and I don't know why, but it fixed itself. So you saw me scribbling, trying to figure out the problem. What is this? Okay. Okay, so I was rewatching, I think this is when the video came out, but Joko and Big Shrimpin went to Disneyland, and I loved it so much that I made fan art of them going to Disneyland. I highly recommend you watch that video. It's on Joko's channel. It's really funny. But yeah, trying to draw Liam's skin looking appealing was a real struggle, because it honestly can't. I put them on Space Mountain, so yeah. Here's Redraw from the Batman Adventures comics. Just Joker being an asshole as normal. God, I fucking hate him. And then there's Two-Face, my beloved.
Oh my god. I got clapped on. Oh, ankles. Got one time for me.
I got rid of all the characters in the background. Sorry, Jervis. I'm used to suffering. Oh, this is where my tablet was being goofy, and I don't know why, but it fixed itself. So you saw me like scribbling, trying to figure out the problem. What is this? Okay. Okay, so I was rewatching. I think this is when the video came out, but Joko and Big Shrimpin went to Disneyland, and I loved it so much that I made fan art of them going to Disneyland. I highly recommend you watch that video. It's on Joko's channel. It's really funny. But yeah, trying to draw Liam's skin looking appealing was a real struggle, because it honestly can't. I put them on Space Mountain, so yeah. Here's Redraw from the Batman Adventures comics. Just Joker being an asshole as normal. God, I fucking hate him. And then there's Two-Face, my beloved.
Oh my god. I got clapped on. Oh, ankles. Got one time for me.
I got rid of all the characters in the background. Sorry, Jervis. But I just didn't feel like drawing it. I don't care. There it is. And what's next? Oh, here I was tired and then just simping for Dr. Draken. That's all it is. And then I just draw and then I just write down stupid fucking things because I'm tired and can't be bothered to do stuff. And then I said I want to draw wanna spelt wrong Dr. Draken, but I don't know what he should be doing. Shout out to all lesbians for having a crush on Shigo. Shout out for me for being the only person with a crush on Draken. But yeah, I was tired and watching Kim Possible, and this just happened, you know. In the comments, who's your favorite Kim Possible character? It should be obvious who mine is. Blue-skinned evil Disney guys. Okay. Here I drew Clockman from Batman, because he's the most iconic and recognizable Batman villain to ever exist. And everybody knows Clockman, everybody appreciates, and What? Oh, have I been calling him Clock Man? I mean Clock King. I can't believe this. I'm gonna fucking die. What did that say? Why does King look like human run? But yeah, Clock King. I was getting him confused with Calendar Man. Calendar King win. That's probably like their ship name or some shit. I wouldn't put it past someone for shipping them. Fuck it, I'll be the first clock man shipper. But yeah, I don't know why I drew him. It just felt like drawing him. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I was having a mental breakdown, and yeah, this just happened. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let your emotions out through art, and I was just having an awful time. I have not had a good time in a while, honestly. Well, I hung out with my best friend yesterday. I'll be. I'm gonna fucking die. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't self-harm on this breakdown. So, let's go. I'm gonna fucking die. Fuck. Yeah, I didn't self-harm on this breakdown. So, let's go. Yeah, no relapse. Let's go. But yeah, I was just fucking suffering. Like I always do. I'm really out here like telling random people on YouTube my mental illnesses. That's so epic. Yeah. Okay. Mental breakdown aside, here's... Okay, Dad, just walked by very loudly. Here's when I started reading Booster Gold, and I'm obsessed with Booster, and I sip for him so hard, and I love him so much. But yeah, instead of drawing one panel, I drew 4, and I don't know, I hate myself. But yeah, I'm love Booster. Michael Carter, my beloved. This one took a long time to draw because, like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like characters I had to draw. So yeah, this is a long one. I think this was my first time drawing a Booster, so that's epic and cool.
So anyway, I'm out working. I got a tumbler running out there, a new one. And well, it's not a new one, it's a new old one. I had it, I've been sitting there for 6 months since I've had it replaced. Right here, I'll let you guys. Get some of the stuff done where I don't have to be doing it, so. We'll see. I'm gonna have to keep an eye. It's one of those Harbor Freight jobs, and it's more prone to blow up than anything else. Oh, don't look at me, dog. Son, your dog's following me around looking crazy at me. That's what she does.
I think this was my first time drawing Red Arrow. There are so many DC heroes, I have not drawn them all, obviously. But you'll see me later drawing some DC heroes for the first time. Because instead of drawing a variety of DC characters, I just draw the Riddler over and over again. But yeah, I'm very prone to drawing my favorite characters a billion times instead of drawing different characters, because that's just how I be. Yeah. I kept all the colors the same, except I darkened Wonder Woman's skin, because I always do, because she's an Amazonian. Like, come on. Y'all making her too pale. That's why I should be a DC artist, so I can make Wonder Woman have a golden skin tone, as she should have.
Back in the chair. You're good. Put my name in the bag today. I'll let you. Yeah, you want to. I just want to hold it for you guys. It's my golden Among Us. No!
But yeah, I just drew a lot of DC stuff this month, because I'm obsessed.
Here. Oh. No, you blew up my Among Us again. I'm gonna start shooting Among Us at you. Oh, look at all the Among Us. Look at all the explosive Among Us.
You know how I said that I wanted this video to be shorter than the other one? Yeah, I don't think that's happening, because I have some that I took hours on. Like this one's like 5 hours long I took on it, so that makes it 5 minutes long on the time lapse. Another Booster Gold redraw. I highly recommend the Booster Gold comics. It's so good. Man, I want to go to sleep. I'm tired. But I just woke up. That's depression, baby. Let's go. I've been forgetting to take my antidepressants, and so that's epic. God, my brother's so loud. I hate him so much. I just want to beat him to a pulp. But I'll get in trouble. Here, I'm still doing the cell shading. Skeet's wings are kinda like fucked on this, but whatever, I don't care. Here is the overpainting I spent so long on, and I'm so proud of, and I really like this one. This time lapse is like 6 minutes long, so we're watching it because I'm so proud of it. And I know it's an overpainting, so it's not as like impressive as a normal painting, but I honestly don't care. Doing his goggles was actual hell. Cause I didn't do it with layers. I just did it. So, like, what I would normally do is like draw his eyes and stuff, and then put a layer over it with the color of his goggles. But I didn't. So I just like drew where. Man, I probably seem drunk, but because I'm so tired, but I don't drink alcohol. It tastes fucking disgusting. I remember his hair being fun to draw, and I don't remember why. All of this was fun to draw except his goggles. Hopefully next month when I'm doing this, the monthly recap, I'll be in a better mood. But alas, I'm not. I'm in a bad mood. I love Michael's hair. It's so pretty. I love the color of it. And it looks so soft. Like, God, I love him. We almost done, boys.
No, closer to you too.
And there we go.
Have a friend.
Here, I was watching Green Lantern, the animated series. First drawing of Guy Gardner. I didn't go with that sketch. But I kind of did this weird hairstyle for him where, like, I took his modern hairstyle and his old hairstyle and kind of combined them. And it honestly doesn't look good. He chose his modern costume for this drawing. But yeah, the first drawing of Guy, epic, cool. He's such an asshole. And then here's Razor. Razor, my beloved. Bro, if I watched Green Lantern, the animated series in middle school, I would have the biggest crush on Razor. Like, he was like my dream boy in middle school. Angry white boy. Angry, edgy white boy. But now I have evolved with my taste in men. Hunk superiority, alright? I'm not into skinny, angry white boys anymore. Okay, sometimes I am, but they're not my main type of men now. My artist friend that I was talking about earlier, he said this one was cute, so that's Poggers. I wrote down I love Booster Gold. I'm such a simp for him. I simp so hard for Michael Carter. Alright, yeah. I just can't stop simping, bro. I love that the word simp exists now, because fangirl is such a gendered term, and fanboy and boy and like fangirling, like that's a thing, but fanboying, like that just doesn't sound right. But simp is not a gendered word. It's great. But it is banned by Twitch, so you know. Here I was on Pinterest and just drawing things. I'm sorry I don't have the artist names. I'm so sorry. But yeah. Here is this like e-boy with a ghost face mask, and it was like, yeah, ghost face poggers. Here I was drawing this girl, but I didn't, and then I drew this adorable figure. And someone disfigured a Sukasa figure, so I drew that. I love the colors, they're so pastel on it. But like, you fucked up a figure, which I'm angry about, but also it looks so cool, so. Here's this cute girl. Bro, this like page has the most girls I've drawn on a single page, probably. Most like humanoid girls, because I draw the ponies all the fucking time, but yeah, I don't draw women often because I'm gay. So I probably should, but I just don't, so. And then I had extra space, so I drew Hello Kitty there, because Hello Kitty is cool. So yeah. And then this one's not done, but it's gonna be Blue Lantern Hatsune Miku, because, yeah. And here, I was drawing some DC characters I'd never drawn before. Ted Cord Blue Beetle, my beloved. But yeah, I'm a pretty noob DC fan, honestly. I know much more than the average person, but like I wish I knew more. Martian Manhunter, he's super cool. There's so many characters that I just adore, but I've never like drawn before for one reason or another. There's Hawk Girl. The sources for the drawings is the references is Booster Gold, Justice League, The Nail, and then I think that's Super Friends, but I'm not sure. I just looked up Elongated Man on Google, so yeah. Here is Tank Man. This was a sketch for the longest time before I actually finished it. But yeah, I got into F&F again, and I was binge watching Quite Play It. Someone's at the door. So my dog's barking, of course. This is around the time where I started doing the not cell shading. I still do it sometimes though. Here's Human Knuckles. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I do know why. I was watching a documentary on Ken Penders, that guy. So I drew Human Knuckles. He's my favorite Sonic character. I like Sonic, but I'm not like obsessed with it, you know? Like, I'll draw the characters once in a while. I play the games. Well, the good games. I'd play Sonic 06 if I had it. Alright. But I'm not gonna spend any money on it. The colors were super hard on this one, and I don't know why. But yeah. Here I did cell shading again. There he is. And here I drew my little Tsuki, because she is cool, and I love her, and I adore her, and I love her. And I drew a background. I drew her funky little rug. Didn't draw anything else, but I drew her rug, so that's something. this is one of the only drawings that I named, and it's called Nozomu on his way to kill himself. But this is Nozomu from Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei. It's a super good anime. If you're sensitive with topics of, like, suicide, don't watch it. Probably, but it's so good. I highly recommend it. I haven't watched it in a while. I really need to rewatch it. Here you can see me misspelling despair. That's epic. And there we go. Here I got the deceased Hal Jordan toy, and I was like, oh yeah, poggers. So I drew Hal like super bloodied and stuff, because blood is super duper fun to draw. I love drawing blood. That sounds so edgy, but it's fun to draw. Like, in middle school, it would be like, oh, I love drawing blood. I'm so edgy and stuff, and now I'm like, I love drawing blood. It's super fun to draw. But yeah.
Is that error for you? It's on, yeah, it's from Half-Life. This isn't an error for you.
And there it is. Oh, here's when I was simping really hard for Underfell Papyrus. Bro, I love him so much. I was just sketching, bro. I didn't... Yeah, yeah.
Oh, do you not have keyboard 2 installed? Oh my gosh.
I love him so much. I was just sketching, bro. I didn't... Yeah, yeah.
Oh, do you not have keyboard 2 installed? Oh my gosh. Bro, get out of here, get out of here.
Headcanon Edge reads my immortal unironically. That's my headcanon, guys. More Papyrus simping. Yeah, so horror Papyrus, and then normal Papyrus, and then Prenzel, my beloved. And then I drew a lesser dog because I had extra space. And then I was gonna do another, like, drawing, like, Papyrus Undertale sketch page. But I just drew Edge. And then I drew that. That's epic. And then I drew Quite and Fungi because I was watching Quite play FNAF. And then I had extra space, so I drew Lost and the Coolest. That's epic. Here was gonna be another like sketch page, but for Tankman because I simp. But it just ended up being just one doodle. So. Let's see what's next. Booster code. Redraw. So it's Ted. Fucking stomping Mr. Mind. Let him go. Yes, King. I'll kill. I didn't draw like Batman and Guy fighting in the background because it already took so long and I was just like, whatever. But this one took forever because I kept on drawing it at school, and when I got home I just took a nap because I'm so tired. So I only drew it at school, and so it took a really long time, much longer than it would be if I worked on it at home.
Aw, sad. There we go. Can't you move?
And here's a Justice League International drawing. I changed the color palette because it's just so bright. And I changed Guy's hair. I couldn't, in my right mind, let him keep the bowl cut. I couldn't. He's an asshole, and I hate him. But, like, I couldn't.
Yeah, it's like $6 right now. Yeah, for sure. Wait, is that phone call? I thought it was. Probably can't play. He doesn't have it.
For the shading on Guy's hair, I accidentally used the wrong brush, so I redid it. You'll see in a sec. All of this goes away. And it's gone. But yeah, I used the right brush there. Now.
Blaze, add me on Steam. Hey, Freddy. Hey, Freddy. What's up?
Bro, I fucking hate my brother. I don't know if you can hear him, but he just said my Among Us. I'm gonna... I hate him so much. And it's not. And then here is the drawing I made a speed paint of. It's a Batman 66 screenshot redraw. I was watching Batman 66 with my best friend, and he was like, man, Batman 66 is really good. And I was like, bro, I told you, bro. I told you. You didn't listen, but I told you, bro. But yeah, here is Riddler and Robin. This is from the first episode. I know because I've watched the first episode like 8 times because it has Riddler and I'm a simp. I had to go to 66 comic and color pick from there because I was trying to color pick from the original image, but it didn't work. It was second. And I complained to my friend, and on the speed paint, my friend commented, nice color picking nerd or something like that. I'm like, bro, shut up, dude. So there it is. Time to go to the stacks. Let's go. Let's see. Sketches. Is there anything in there that I need to talk about? Nope. Bad. Okay. Let's see. I tried drawing the male version of that chick from... Bruh, I thought I had... Okay, never mind. That chick from Me. It looks bad. Don't look at it. Here I was just experimenting with shit. Of course I drew Booster Gold ass, because, yeah. I was just tracing over Nick Valentine pictures, because, I don't know, I was bored. Here is the image. Okay, I wish this worked so bad, but it didn't work. And that makes me so sad. I redrew it twice, and I'm not gonna redraw it a third fucking time. But like, I love everything else about it, but his face just isn't coming out right. But I want it to so badly, but it's just not, and it makes me upset and sad. So here I tried redrawing his face, but I only made it look worse. I made it worse. And it just makes me upset. And then, let's see. Nothing on self-ship stuff, I don't think. Here we have my OCs. Here's Mitch.
Hey is a cookie nut. I said, hey is a cookie nut. I know you a cookie nut.
He's my longest surviving OC. So he's pretty old. He's an old boy. Love him, but he's old. And then we got a sketch of Phoenix. It's not done. I'm trying to draw all my OCs, but I have like 40 of them, and I'm gonna cry. Here's just some studies, and I made them into characters I like because that makes me happy if it's a character I like. And I went to a different pose reference website, and they had actual fucking DC characters, and obviously here I am turning characters into DC characters and make it more fun, but they actually had fucking cosplay of DC characters, and I lost my shit. So yeah, and then that's it. So yeah, that's pretty poggers and swag. That's 2022 January art update. So bye bye.